can't believe today is the last day of April. This is mad. How is it the last day of April? This year is going by so quickly, and I was saying to my friends this week just gone that, you know, it's gone so quickly this year. Like, I can't believe I've been at college 8 months. I can't believe that, like, I've made my best friends in these last 8 months. I've completely changed course in the last 9 months, and, you know, this year has been a crazy one already, and there are so many more exciting things to come, and I'm so excited, and I just can't believe that we're in pretty much May as of tomorrow. I just can't get over it. I'm kind of scared about all of it, but I can't believe that it's just going by so fast. But because it is an end of a month, I felt that it was fair that I did a favourites video for the month of April. I don't do these every month. I kind of want to, but I don't feel like I have enough favourites. I mean, I struggled to grab a pile of favourites for this month. Once I find something that I like, I just continue to use that, and I repurchase it and just continue to use. So that's what I kind of do. So we're just gonna pretend. So I don't do them every month. So maybe I could do like a March and April favourites, like combine 2 months together. That might be what I might start doing, combining 2 months together and just doing those kind of favourites. Anyway, you don't care about that. So I think I've rambled enough as it is for an intro, so we might as well just get started. I don't have a lot of physical things to show you. Like I said at the beginning of this video, when I find something that I like, I could just continue to use it, or like I repurchase it, or that kind of thing. So there aren't really very many products to actually show you. I do have 3 though. Oh my god, I look such an egg when I put my hair behind my ears. Ugh. I do have 3 products to show you, so I'll show you those now. First being the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush. I got this given to me as a late Christmas present from my stepdad's family, and I have fallen completely head over heels in love with it. It's such a beautiful colour. What I do is there's 3 different colours in there. I swirl all 3 around to create one lovely colour that just swashes over the cheeks. I also like it because it has a lovely like shimmer in it, so it just adds a little bit of sparkle to your face, which is always really good. I also love the packaging. I love that it's in a heart. I love that Too Faced have put like some gold around it. I also love this colour pink as well. And sorry, this is in the shade Candy Glow. I absolutely adore this. Highly recommend this. It's not super, it is pigmented, but it's not like in your face pigmented. I get quite conscious around wearing blushes because I already get quite red. I get rosy cheeks very easily. When you're Irish, you're prone to getting that. So this is just really nice as it adds just a hint of colour, and I absolutely love it. Sticking along sort of the cheek line, I got given this for Christmas. It's the Missguided Too Legit Contour Kit. This is amazing if you are just starting out with contouring. My 2 favourite things in here are the highlighters. Unfortunately, one of the sort of like bronzing shades at the bottom here, unfortunately that has broken, but it's okay because I feel like that's just a little bit too dark for my skin tone. I'd more likely use this one here called Hotline, but I absolutely love these 2 highlighters here. This one is called Lightning and this one is called Dazed, and what I tend to do is I mix the 2 together to create a highlighter on my face. Again, these are super pigmented, much more so than the Too Faced Flush Blush, so I do apply with caution when it comes to these. Apart from the highlighters, I go absolutely crazy, like highlight everywhere, yeah! And it's really great if you are starting out because it has instructions here on how to get in your face on fleek. That's legit what it says. And I also, again, love the packaging of this. What would make this a million times, but I mean, I understand why they've put the instructions here, but really I think a mirror would go quite nicely there. And then perhaps put the instructions on here. I don't know where you could put the instructions, but a mirror. Now this is the last makeup product, which is kind of bad because it's a favourites. But anyway, it's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Oh my god. This is incredible. This is my like holy grail mascara now, and it's really great because it's really affordable. My original holy grail was the Benefit They're Real. This does exactly the same thing as that. Not even joking. I absolutely love this to pieces, and I highly recommend. It's just so good. So good. That's actually it for all the makeup. I do have a makeup bag that I wanted to talk about. In April, I went to Spain for a week, so I had to put my makeup in a bag, and I chose this one. This is from Primark. It is super big and spacious, and you can fit everything that you need in here. Like I could fit this in. I fit it in that way. Did I fit it in that way? Maybe I did it that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You can fit everything you need in here. You can fit the Naked palette in here. That goes in here quite easily. And again, I said this before about this, but I feel like this is every Disney blogger's dream bag, because it's got the marble effect here all over it. That's sort of the design. And then it's got Minnie Mouse on it, classic. But it's also got rose gold detailing. So the zip is rose gold. It's got rose gold piping. Minnie is wearing a rose gold sparkly dress. So it's really the Disney blogger's dream makeup bag. And like I said, it's super spacious. So it really is just dreamy. And I absolutely love this. This is from Primark, and it was, I think, £4, so super affordable, and I bloody love it. Now we're going on to things that I can't actually show you, but I will move over like this and show you on screen right about here. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is Bubble Witch 3. Oh my god. I am addicted to that game. I don't know what level I'm on. I think I'm on like level 50 something. Basically, it's one of those games where you have bubbles and you have to shoot colours to try and save the fairy. Really good game, guys. You should get it. It's better than, what's that one called? Best Fiends. It's better than Best Fiends that everyone always talks about. I really love it. I've been addicted to it for the month of April, and it's just so good. I know why I'm addicted to it, because I played Bubble Witch 2, not last year, the year before, I think, and I was addicted to that. I got to level like 200 and something, and then the game reset. And I had to start at level 1 again, so I deleted it because I was like, this is not fair. So as soon as I heard that they'd done a new Bubble Witch 3, I was like, well, this is going straight onto my phone, and it's now my game that I play all the time. But, however, there is another game that kind of took over from Bubble Witch whilst throughout the month of April. I downloaded this halfway through April as I was going to Spain. And obviously in Spain I only had the Wi-Fi at my house rather than obviously all around me, so I couldn't really play, I couldn't really go on social media and stuff, so I downloaded another couple of games, and oh my god, this game here called Ballz. I freaking love this game. I think this tops Bubble Witch out completely. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like you have a ball and you have to shoot tiles, and the tiles all have numbers on, and so the ball has to hit the tile. Say it's got the number 2 on it, the ball has to hit the tile 2 times to like get rid of the tile. My highest currently is 64. Hopefully by the time I edit this video altogether it might have increased. I hope it has. I also really like the name of this game, because every time like I fail and I don't do very well, I always go Ballz, and mum's, and I'm like, oh, I'm just playing a game, it's fine, it's called Ballz. So it's not like, you know, it's, you can say dirty things without meaning dirty things. We're gonna go on to the songs of choice or playlists of choice for this month. At the end of March I went to see Olly Murs. I filmed it, not all of it, but it's in a weekly vlog, so I will link that in one of the cards. Is it up there? Oh god, which side is it? As you're looking at the screen, it's on the top right, so therefore I need to point here. Here? I don't know. It's up in one of these corners somewhere. So I'll link it as a card and I'll also link it down below. I went to see Olly Murs in concert, and I mean, Olly Murs is a general favourite of mine anyway, always, but I just wanted to mention that because I went to see him in concert. He was so good and amazing, and I want to go see him in concert again. He is coming back to Bournemouth in August, but I can't justify spending another 40 quid on going to see him, which is really sad, but I'd love to go. So if anyone would like to buy me a ticket, I would greatly appreciate it. But it was such a good night, and ever since I've been listening to Olly Murs, specifically his 24 Hours album, but generally just any Olly Murs song has been pretty good in my books. Katy Perry also released new stuff, maybe not in April or March, but she released a new song called Chained to the Rhythm. At first I was like, ugh, not another Katy Perry song. She's kind of one of those people that does slightly annoy me a little bit. But I kind of listened to Change the Rhythm a couple of times and I kind of fell in love with it. So it's kind of now like a new favourite of mine completely, and I do really enjoy it. It's got such a nice like cool vibe to it. So I really like Chained to the Rhythm. Throughout the month of April I've been on my Easter holidays, so that kind of has meant I've had to do some revision for my exams, which are in the next couple of weeks. Which kind of terrifies me. But on Spotify they are really good at doing revision playlists, and I found this one called Revision Ballads. Basically it's just a load of ballads compiled in a playlist, and that's kind of been the playlist that's getting me through my revision, and I've been absolutely loving it. I highly recommend it. It's actually got a couple of Disney songs on there. What else did it have? It's got some of like the more popular songs, but as like an acoustic form or a ballad form, which is really cool, and I've been really enjoying listening to that over the last few weeks, and I think I will continue to listen to it whilst I continue with my revision. That concludes the music section of this April favourites. We will now move on to TV and film. Sorry, I've written a list of favourites, so I'm just essentially reading it off this list. In April, I finally watched Moana. Oh my god! My friend Amit has it on DVD, and we all went round to my friend Bethany's house and watched Moana, and it was really good. It is seriously one of the best Disney films I think I've seen. It's so good, and I love the songs in it. I love Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson being in it. I just think that's so good. It's got such a great storyline, and what I really like is that it explains how the world was created, and it just explains a different culture, and I think especially within my society, I think exploring different cultures is really great, and we should encourage that, and exploring other cultures, religions and things like that, and how the world was created and things. I just think it's really important to share other people's ideas, and I also find it super interesting how other people think that the world came to be and things, and how the land was formed. So I really enjoyed watching that and experiencing that. I mean, I know it's Disney-fied, so I know it's not 100% true. I just think it's really great that they're encouraging that too, and I just have really loved it. And I can't believe that the girl who voices Moana is 16, 17. Like, how come my life at 16 and 17 was not that organised and I knew what I wanted to do? Like, seriously. Another programme that I started watching on Netflix whilst I was in Spain was Switched at Birth. Now, unfortunately, for some reason it's not on UK Netflix, so I have to stop watching that. I think when I was in Spain, because I was in a different country, it just automatically transferred me onto the American Netflix, which Switched at Birth is available on. But sadly, it's not available in the UK, so I'm really upset about that. But Switched at Birth is about two different families who have children on exactly the same day, but the children were switched at birth. So the parents took home the wrong child with them. It's such a crazy concept, but you know, I think it probably does happen to some people, and basically the story of Switched at Birth is just following the lives of these two girls who basically have to learn that, you know, their parents aren't really their parents. I just think that's absolutely crazy that, you know, that kind of thing does happen. The last TV programme, which I think will be in every vloggers April favourites, is 13 Reasons Why. Oh my god. I read the book a couple of years ago and I did really enjoy it, but because I read it a little while ago, it means that I kind of had forgotten I mean, I obviously knew the basic storyline, but I had forgotten essentially what happened. 13 Reasons Why is about a girl who committed suicide and left 13 tapes and as like her little suicide notes to an extent about why she died and all of that. It was such an amazing story and it's crazy, and it brings up so many issues that are so relevant and that need to be spoken about, like bullying, rape, suicide as a whole, and then also it also talks about the effects of someone else committing suicide and then how to deal with that when you kind of know inside that it's partly your fault. I think it deals with that really well. It also deals with, obviously, drunk driving to an extent. We don't know if actually the guy who was driving, I can't remember his name, whether he was drunk or not, but that's an issue. Friends dying, that's an issue that comes up a lot. So it's a super important programme that we need to watch and we need to talk about those kind of things, as they are super important in life. And I mean, Clay Jensen did take a long time to listen to those 13 tapes. I just think that it's a super interesting programme, and yes, obviously it is dramatised, so maybe some of those things really wouldn't, you know, though I know those kind of things don't happen in a day-to-day regular high school, but you know, sometimes they do, and you know, we need to talk about it and just, you know, it's really good because it's brought up so many issues that are so current and so relevant, and it's just a really important show and I really like it. And bravo to the people who wrote it, you know, wrote the script. Bravo to the actors, you know, really good. I really enjoyed it. Really great storyline. Well done. Two more favourites for me. Obviously, I can't help it, but I have loved watching some Disney vloggers these last few weeks, months. Yeah. The first one is someone that I actually met via Twitter, which was really cool. I think they're a couple, and it's the channel Bun and Games. They, on a normal week-to-week basis, they make weekly vlogs, but they are also annual pass holders to Disneyland Paris, so they do go over to Disney quite a lot, which is really great. They went to the 25th anniversary on the 12th of April, and I watched all of that. Really good, really enjoyed it. And then also, like I said, they do weekly vlogs, and I think they're a couple. I don't really know. I think they're a couple. But we met Helen and I met on Twitter. She watches my channel, so hi Helen if you're watching this video. And yeah, I'll link their channel down below. And I know this channel isn't a Disney channel, it's more of a beauty channel, but recently they have been to both Disneyland Paris and Disney World, and they have made vlogs of those times at Disney. So I've been watching those and absolutely loving those a lot. I just love Disney vloggers in general. I also love Lil Miss Chicas or Charlotte, and I also love Ellie Steadman as well, and Sound for God, and there's so many others that I really enjoy. My last favourite is kind of something about me. It's weekly vlogging. If any of you guys watched my channel in March, you all know that not very much happened in March. Not very many videos went up, and that's because I kind of fell out of love with weekly vlogging. I did make them, but I just didn't edit them. They were just sort of there. And in April, I kind of changed everything and I put all the weekly vlogs up. I'm now back on my schedule of 2 videos a week. I've just basically loved my channel again and just have really enjoyed creating content. I do go through phases of where like, oh, I don't want to make any videos. I just want to give up. I can't be bothered. But then that month or those weeks will pass and then all of a sudden I'll be making videos again and absolutely loving every second of it. So I'm in one of those phases right now and I hope that phase lasts a lot longer. So those are all my favourites from the month of April. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what other videos you'd like me to make. I'm always interested in your guys' comments and stuff, so let me know. Subscribe if you're new and I'll see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching.